To Mpumalanga now, where 8 suspects charged with murdering Sifiso, Thwala and Musa have been denied bail. The accused face murder, attempted murder and kidnapping charges. Thwala and Nene were allegedly tortured and killed after they got stuck with a tyre puncture near the Pampoenkraal farm. 3 of the accused are also being charged with the murder of the Koka siblings. Well, for more and on the latest, we're joined now by reporter Mangoba Mtunu from just outside court there, the Prosecuting Magistrate Court in the Mkondo municipality in Mpumalanga. Good afternoon, Mangoba. What happened in court today?
Well, certainly pretend that the judgment being delivered here at the Prosecuting Magistrate Court today. You recall that these 8 accused had made a case for bail last week, bringing forth the application to this particular court, arguing that they should be released on bail. And of course, some of the arguments that we heard from some of these suspects is the fact that they say that they had no role at all, no involvement in this particular murder that took place in the farm. But the court, of course, today denying and saying that it doesn't believe some of those arguments that were made by the suspects when it comes, first of all, to the fact that many of them claiming that they are not flight risk and that they will not evade trial if at all they were to be given bail. The court finding that it believes that some of these suspects in fact will evade trial if they were released on bail, but also there were other grounds that the court had used in order to come to this particular decision. One of them being the fact that it doesn't believe that it is in the interest of justice for the suspects to be released on bail. And secondly, the fact that if at all they were to be released, it believes that this will create public disorder as well as endanger the society if they were to be released. But also another pertinent one is the fact that the court saying that if these suspects were to be released, it believes that they will also intimidate some of the witnesses, given the fact that 3 of the suspects have already turned state witness and they are known to these suspects. So that's the reason why the court says that it doesn't believe that it is in the best interest of justice for them to be released on bail. But let me get some reaction, but then from some of the family members who are here in court. Joining me now is Nomalanga Thwala, who is the sister of Sifiso Thwala. Nomalanga, how do you feel, first of all, about the court decision this afternoon?
Well, I am thrilled, and the whole family is very happy with the outcome of the judgment today.
It's been very difficult for you as a family. In fact, I remember during the sitting today here in court, during that judgment, you broke down several times while the court heard some of the details of how your brother was murdered.
It still gets to me. It's very difficult, listening and hearing the testimonies on how they were assaulted, especially when it gets to the part where their private parts were pulled with pliers and where they were tasers with a heavy-duty taser used for cows. It gets to me every time. I can never get used to it, but at least now today we got the first step of justice,
And just looking at the case as a family, how are you feeling at this particular point? Do you feel that justice will be served in this particular matter?
Yes, we've got high hopes that justice will be served. At least we're looking forward to the trial, at least.
Okay. Thank you. Let me just bring in Mam Monica Nyuswa, who is from the National Prosecuting Authority here in Mpumalanga. Mam Monica, thank you for your time. As the NPA, first of all, let's get your reaction on the court decision today.
As the National Prosecuting Authority, we are satisfied with the court's decision of not granting the accused persons with bail today. It is a clear indication that the magistrate saw that the accused persons in the matter are facing serious offences, which is 2 counts of murder and 1 of attempted murder, 3 of kidnapping, and also defeating the ends of justice. The court also felt that if the accused persons in the matter are released on bail, they might interfere with state witnesses in the matter, as some of the witnesses are also kept under the witness protection program. And also, if they can be released on bail, it might disturb the public order in the community as well. So as the National Prosecuting Authority, we are satisfied with the decision.
Of course, at this particular point, the bail application, we know, does not have anything to do with the merits of the case itself when it goes to trial. And in fact, the court alluding to the fact that this has nothing to do with the trial itself. But do you believe, as the NPA, that you have a strong case, a prima facie case against these suspects?
All 8 accused persons in the matter have a strong case to answer. As the NPA, we were not going to enroll the case if the accused person did not commit these offences. As I indicated earlier on, that some of the accused persons in the matter have pending cases where some of the incidents happened in the same farm where this incident happened. So we have a strong case against the accused. They have a case to answer in court.
And is the state preparing now for trial? And we heard that, of course, the matter has been postponed. But are you ready for trial now?
Yes, we are ready for trial. The matter is now postponed to 23rd of July 2021 for further particulars and also to transfer the matter for trial in the Mpumalanga High Court.
Okay, thank you very much. That was Monica Musa, who speaks on behalf of the National Prosecuting Authority. As you can hear, but then the matter has been postponed to the 23rd of July. And this is really to allow the state to put together the indictment that will then be sent to the High Court, where this particular matter is expected to be heard.
Thank you very much, Mangoba Mkhunu, outside the Pieteretief Magistrates Court in Kondo Municipality in Mpumalanga.